So the FNAF chapter is not out yet. It comes out on June 17th, but the PTB is finally out. Um, and we got a new map, which is Freddy's Pizzeria, and we got a new killer, the Springtrap, or they call him the animatronic in here. Technically, he's not an animatronic. He's a guy in a spring-lock suit. But so, as per usual, I'm gonna go over his 3 perks, and then I'm gonna go over his power, and then I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay. So, starting with his power, actually, I'm gonna paraphrase it quite a bit because I read it. He has two abilities, kind of. The first one is belongs to him and him alone. I'll go into more detail on that in just a little bit. But he has a fire axe, and he can throw the axe. If it hits an obstacle, it creates this AoE effect, and survivors who walk through it are revealed by Killer Instinct. And the axe does not return to you unless you call it back. If the axe hits a survivor, they can't heal until they remove the axe, and it takes like a few seconds. It has like its own animation of removing the axe, or you can have another survivor help you take the axe off of you. There's his lobby animation, I guess, before so rudely interrupted. But if a survivor has an axe in their back as you're chasing them, you can instantly pick them up. You get close enough and you can do the interaction, and you grab the axe and you're automatically carrying the survivor, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it works like Wesker, where if you use your power to get the grab, then the survivors won't be able to blind you. I'm not quite sure. And then he has a special map feature. This is stuff like the chests for Vecna, for the boxes for Pig, stuff like that, where it's a killer power, but they're located around the map. So at the start of the trial, it'll spawn 7 doors randomly around any given map that you're on. The doors can be used by both survivors and the killer. When the killer uses it, he can teleport to any door that he wants to around the map, obviously, and I believe it might have a cooldown, of course. Maybe. I don't know. I've never actually played the killer yet. Survivors, however, they go into the camera view. Like, think of the cameras from FNAF, how you're looking around for where the animatronics are. It's that. It's exactly like that. Survivors have a universal power, like, battery thing, and if they're using the cameras too much, their power will go out and the entire system goes on shutdown mode for about 45 seconds or so. Survivors who use the security cameras and can see the Springtrap on the camera, it will reveal the killer's aura to every other survivor around the map. But like I said, of course, if you're using the camera too much, it'll drain your power and it'll go into shutdown mode for a little bit. A Springtrap can freely go through the doors whether the system is in shutdown mode or not. So his perks are, the first one is called Help Wanted. Very on the nose. I really love that. When you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 60 seconds. So this is a lot like the Singularity perk, Machine Learning. When you kick a gen, it becomes compromised, except this one has a different effect. While Machine Learning makes it so that you're undetectable after that compromised generator becomes completed, this one gives you pretty much save the best for last, where whenever you land an attack, your cooldown is 25% faster, so that's good. His next perk is called Phantom Fear. When a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and they see your aura for 2 seconds. And you see their aura for 2 seconds, sorry. And then the perk has a 60-second cooldown. So this is Scene Partner, except when the survivor looks at you, you get the aura reading, and they still scream. So that's pretty cool. And then the last perk is actually a perk that a lot of people have been asking for a long time. So the perk is called Haywire. Exit gate switches with at least 50% progress regress at a rate of 50% of gate opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see the exit gate lights flicker randomly. So it takes about 20 seconds to open the gate. This means that it would take about 30 seconds. If you 99 the gate and let go, it'll take about 30 seconds for it to go back to 0. Or I wonder if it only goes back down to 50. I don't actually know that. That's something that we'll have to test out later. And of course, I'm going to show the Mori in game. I don't want to show it here. But those are his perks. That's his power. So Rotten Pizza increases the duration of Killer Instinct from the axe by 50%, which is not terrible, not bad. Decreases the minimum time required to retrieve an axe embedded in the environment by 10%. While winding up an axe, though, see a preview of the starting trajectory. So this is like the nurse add-on where you can see where you're gonna blink. It's not bad. Good for newer players. The greasy paper plate increases the time required for survivors to remove the axe by 10%. So the streamers increases the speed at which you travel through security doors by 20%. Guard's badge. Sorry, I can read. When exiting a security door after a teleport, gain the undetectable status for 50% longer. Nice, nice. Ripped curtain. When an axe hits a survivor, they gain the hemorrhage and mangled status effects for 70 seconds. If you typically have Slappy Butcher on your builds, consider running the Rip Curtain add-on. It's not bad. Party Hat. When an axe is embedded in the environment, increases its area of effect radius for 250% over 3 seconds. Decreases the duration of the area of effect by 50%. Office Phone. Survivors within 12 meters of a survivor with an embedded axe gain the oblivious and, if injured, broken status effects. Oh, wow. Not bad. That's pretty good, actually, for just a green. Purple guy drawing. When a survivor has an axe embedded in them, any rushed interactions they perform reveal their aura to you for 4 seconds. Wow. Okay, dude, really? This is I'm all ears, the Ghostface perk. This is good. This is really good. Removing the action themselves reveals their aura to you for 4 seconds. That's a secondary thing that I just saw at the bottom just now. Freddy's Hat increases the axe's weight while throwing by 100%. I don't know. I don't really know what that means. Okay, Foxy's Hook. A pirate's hook that seems more menacing than playful. I did not need to say all of that, but that's alright. Players within the range of the axe's area of effect gain 10% haste for 6 seconds. Chica's Bib. Survivors within the axe's area of effect gain the exhausted status effect for 5 seconds. Bonnie's Guitar Strings. When moving between security doors, the repair progress of generators can be determined by the intensity of their auras. Loot Bag. While a survivor has an axe embedded in them, they gain the incapacitated status effect. That means they can't do gens, they can't get unhooks, they can't open doors, stuff like that. They can't do conspicuous actions, essentially. Exit gates will be blocked for them. This is a really good one, this loot bag. You can see a lot of value getting out of it. It's nice, that's nice. Okay, Endo CPU. While within the axe's area of effect, pallets, breakable doors, and generators break 25% faster. The effect lingers for 5 seconds after leaving the area of effect, so you throw this down before you break something. Celebrate poster. After an axe is embedded in a survivor, both you and that survivor gain 20% haste and vault 20% faster. This effect ends if the axe is removed, or if the distance between you and the survivor exceeds 32 meters. Access panel. Your axe gains the ability to travel through security doors and will exit straight through the connected security door. Okay, I don't really get that, but okay. Okay, and now we're on to his iridescent add-ons. So we have the iridescent remnant. That's pretty cool. Upon moving to a security door, windows and upright pallets within 16 meters of the destination door are blocked for 8 seconds. Not bad. Especially if it's one in Shack, because I've noticed twice now that a door spawned in Shack in both of the games that I played. Faz coin. Upon throwing the axe, your tear radius is copied to the axe until it's reclaimed. You gain the undetectable status effect for 10 seconds. Okay, so it's copied to the axe. Those are his add-ons. I'm not going to talk much more than that. Those are his add-ons. I'm going to hop into a custom game real quick to play with bots, and then the game after which I will play with real people. Just because I want to showcase the killer, and I don't want to have to wait 20 minutes to have to, at least try the killer just to get rolled by people who've been playing against him all day. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. I spawned next to the stage. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Look at these. Look at these guys. Whoa, what? Well, I'm kind of just taking a look around. Select door. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, this looks so cool. Let's go here. Oh, frick. Let's go down to door number 1. The ARF. Oh my god. I said ARF. The office. Here's the kitchen. Oh, they're outside. Okay. Nice. We got him. Now we should just be able to grab him. I was just gonna grab him, but.
Scream.
Nice. Okay, the axe is actually super fast. You can see the aura of the axe. Dude, look. This is why I hate going against bots. One of my perks just went off. I'm not quite sure which one it is. Not quite. Hold on. Nice. Oh, she messed up. Let's go in here. I want to see that animation again. Let's go here. That's so cool. That like loud beeping, if that's a part of his what's it called? His terror radius? I do not like that. Or like his chase music. Here's the pallet breaking animation. Now if I throw this at him, will it down him? Not if it misses. Yeah, it's a part of his terror radius. Oh, I like that. Okay. I want to try getting a grab. I want to see how that looks. Oh my god. I don't know how you would get a flashlight save with that. Nice. I wonder if I did this. Come on. Oh my god! Dude, that scared me. What the frick? I wasn't expecting to see her in there. Drop her, drop her, drop her, drop her, drop her, drop her, drop her. I want to see this Mori. Y'all ready for this? Oh my god.
And now you are mine.
Oh no. Oh! Dude, that's brutal. Genuinely wasn't expecting to see her in there. Like, at all. This is where I just was. I feel like that was a bit redundant. Where is Serena? Okay. Nice. Alright, we're in here. Against real people. I definitely haven't been sitting in queue for over 20 minutes. Lethal value out of here? Okay. She's heading that way. Nice. Nice. He dodged that very well. Nice. We cut her off. Nice. It does down. Alright, let's get some barbecue value. Nice.
Goodbye.
So we see them down there. Let's head to that one. Frick, he dodged that. Nice, he almost spun me. Not quite though. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Nice. Nice. Dude, you're joking. Dude, oh my god. Okay. You should be using this all the time. Nice. Nice. No shot that missed. I forgot to put a Mori on, and that's on me. Let's go here. Oh, I see. I like to think I just gave him a heart attack. They're on that gen down there. Nice. We just gotta get close. Nice. This is the basement. Nice. Just takes that. I might kill you. Dang. Huh? What are you doing over here? Ooh, got him. I want the Mori, buddy. I'm sorry.
You will submit.
It has to be done.
Scream all you want.
Dude, that's brutal. So, that's all she wrote. I'm gonna leave this one here. I know I only played 2 games, but I really don't have it in me to play another one. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing them. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a Survivor POV for playing against the Springtrap. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, then like the video. Of course. What more do I have to say? And consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.